The famous novelist and science fiction writer Robert Heinlein once wrote, "Random chance was not a sufficient explanation of the universe. In fact, random chance was not sufficient to explain random chance itself. Anything contained within a pot must necessarily, by definition, be smaller than the pot. Therefore, random chance would be entirely illogical. To prove this, all you have to do is wait for the next sunny day where there are those white, poofy clouds, and then go out and randomly pick 2 or 3 areas of the sky and just snap off a few pictures. Then go inside and see if you can look at those pictures and divine anything that has meaning. Just doing it randomly like that, the chances would be astronomically small that you would find anything like that. Now, go lay in a grassy field and watch the clouds float by for a few hours. I'm sure you would find something then, but just one individual snapshot or two, not likely. Many people believe the Florida Maquis channel regarding Antarctica is just apophenia, this idea that people can find patterns in all kinds of random events, the tendency humans have to find meaning in what those people assume to be disconnected information, not considering the fact that perhaps the connections just have yet to be found, not that the information isn't connected. The satellite imagery that we have used to show all of these things that we have found in Antarctica is much like the example I gave. It's a snapshot. For there to not be something there, and for the camera to have picked it up, and it just be random, the chances of that are astronomically small. It's not like the satellite is sitting up there for 20 or 30 or 50 years looking at the exact same spot, and then randomly over the years for a matter of minutes something looks like something. That's not what's happening. These are random snapshots that reveal things that are beyond any doubt, not just wind, ice, rock, and snow. Case in point, this is of course the face on Mars. It sat looking like that for hundreds, perhaps thousands or more years from that angle, before somebody said, hey, wait a minute. Anybody who would create something like this would know it could only be seen from above. We have this in Alberta, Canada. It's called the Guardian Formation, where you can identify 6 or 7 specific facial features of not just any human beings, the human beings that were living in the region at the time. You have the neck, the chin, upper lip, lower lip, nose, nostrils, bridge, forehead, eyebrows, eyes, even a headdress. That this could take this one picture and this just to be random and not have been created, the chance is astronomically small. Same thing with the face in Antarctica. This one was discovered, I believe, a couple years ago, 2019, 2020, in that region. Here are some things that we have uncovered. This is, of course, a moai head. We've covered this before. This is one of the most spectacular finds that I think has been discovered, and virtually nobody talks about it. It's clearly a simian of subtype with the slanted forehead, the nose, the eyes, the large upper lip, the mouth, the chin, the ears, everything. It's incredibly detailed. And like I said, this isn't a passing cloud that looked like this. This is the surface of Antarctica. And then recently we did a video covering this as well. And then, of course, we found 3 or 4 different locations where we found images that strikingly look a lot like what people have described seeing in these saucer craft. Now, without any further delay, I have found something brand new that I've never seen before. I don't know that anybody has ever seen before. And it is truly, beyond the shadow of any doubt, real. It is about as clear an image as you could ever want of something that has been created. This is in about the 3 o'clock region. I do not know how you look at this and not see the face. You actually can see 2 of them. And there's a third feature that I've never seen in any other image like this. You have the forehead. You have, if you look at this as the image of a face looking to the right, you have the right eye. You have the nose, the upper lip. You have what looks like a white mustache and beard, an open mouth, a chin, an ear. Now you could also say that the image was looking directly at you just with one half of the face. But the mouth is open and the mouth is speaking. And if you look at what seems to be proceeding out of the mouth, you see what looks like a forked tongue. And on the end of this forked tongue, if you look closely, you will see what look very much like letters. You have an N, you have a Y, you have an X, there's a T up here. There's what looks like a G, a C. You see letters. The detail on this is striking. And of course, I'll give you the location. One of the most detailed and somewhat intense and frightening images I've ever seen in Antarctica, and we have seen a lot over the last few years. So much detail, even in the forehead. One thing that the apophenia folks never consider is time. You see, they can make an argument for clouds that come and go, but for an image like this, if it were truly just random, why is it just now being seen and found? And why would it have so many distinct features? I mean, for nature to just all by itself, all of a sudden, create an image like this seems a bit presumptuous. Meaning that you should be able to then go find any other random thing that you desire to see. Let's say, okay, I want to go find a T-Rex somewhere. You should be able to, at will, go to any spot on the map anywhere and find a T-Rex. Well, you can't, can you? You just have to see what's there and what it means. Zoom out and give you a little bit better overall look at this. I measured the head itself. It's about, from the chin to the top of the forehead is about 450 feet. And from the front of the face here to the back is about 400 feet. So this isn't some giant miles and miles and miles wide thing. It's a few hundred feet. So, I don't know. What do you think? It's pretty clear to me. Random chance is not a sufficient explanation of the universe. God bless. Have a wonderful night. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.